Nobody's perfect. So how do you prevent yourself from falling off the wagon? How do you keep yourself going? I mean, you might slip, but you don't fall. Slipping is alright. Ain't nothing wrong with a little slip. But if you fall, how do you prevent yourself from actually falling? But if you actually do fall, what do you do to pick yourself back up? And quickly, and stay up there.
Thank you for your questions. How do I prevent myself from falling? Well, in this particular season, I have had the capability of being so dang busy. I don't have time to slip or fall, right? And that's because I was writing a book, publishing a book, editing a book, planning a book, writing a curriculum, writing workbooks, writing websites, building websites, recording podcasts, interviewing people, setting up stuff, and as well as starting a new position. So I had no time to mess around. My head was really focused on the things that I had to do in front of me. I didn't have time to go out. I haven't been out since December, so I didn't have any opportunities to persuade me to fail. So to be honest with you, I was so laser focused. I am so laser focused that I don't have time for riffraff. I don't really have time to go outside the house. When I do, it's work, church, home, right? And so that helped me for falling and slipping, to be honest with you. And when I did fall, I immediately repented and asked God for forgiveness. And that's how I was able to just bounce back and just sit in that and really reflect with myself and ask myself, why did I make that decision? Why did I decide to fall? I don't even want to say decide to fall, but slip up. And I had to do reflecting questions of, what did that mean? Did I really want to do it? Was it really worth it? Absolutely not. Is the answers that came back when I was answering those questions. It was just like, oh, it was just a moment in time where it was just to fulfill. It was nothing meaningful, nothing that I was attached to. So that was one way how I quickly recovered from falling when I did fall. I hope that answers your question. And I also want to say that I was nowhere near as occupied when I did fall as I am now, right? I also didn't know and understand my values or worth as much as I do today when I fail, right? So that's a huge difference as well. Now that I know my worth, I know my purpose, I know my values, I know my goals, there's just so many things that have come into fruition within these past few months. And who I am today, I was not this person months ago when I fell and made a mistake, right? So yeah, I just wanted to elaborate that on that as well. Knowing those key components about yourself goes a long way when it comes to you making decisions on falling or slipping. And then also prayer helps. God, get me out of this situation. The word of God says that He will not put you in a situation where you cannot handle, or He'll make way for you when you are in a situation that's like, oh, I shouldn't be here. And so like, that is real, because I've been in those situations and I'm like, Lord, provide me to get out of this situation. You know darn well I don't need to be in this situation. Phone will ring, email will come through, phone call will come through, whatever the case, to make me be like, oh, I gotta go, I got an emergency, deuces. Or there was conviction that came in my heart as well. Like, girl, you know dang well this person is not worth your value. They ain't even worth to be in your perimeter. Keep it moving. And so once I began to see and learn that, I really started to shift the narrative and shift my friend space and who was allowed in my space, who I called, who I contacted with. Like, unfortunately, it's like I'm starting from ground zero when it comes to my circle. And, you know, I do a few check-ins with people, and unfortunately, they're doing the same thing. And I'm like, boy, girl, you was doing that a year ago. Whatever, you know, I'm good. I can't parallel myself with you per se. I have to keep it moving and gotta leave those people behind. And that too helps me from falling and slipping into those things that I were of. Thank you for listening to Built in the Process Q&A with Rika Styles. If you would like to hear more testimonials, feel free to go to Amazon or my website to get your copy of the book, Built in the Process. Thanks for listening. Till next time. And remember, be bold, be blessed, be beautiful. Most of all, be you.